Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Shahir Works. Today we are gonna learn what is subquery in SQL and how to use the subquery. Now let's dive in. First of all, what is a subquery? So what exactly is a subquery? A subquery, which is also known as an inner query or nested query, is a query inside another SQL query. So in simple words, a subquery is a query inside another query. Now let's see why to use subquery. Subquery helps us to perform intermediate steps of logic and also helps us to pass its result to the outer query. So it is used for logic and also used for passing the result in outer query. Now let's see a real-time example. So first of all, I'm starting with subquery select. We are having three subqueries named as select, from, and where. Now let's see about select. So first of all, I'm selecting the query, retrieving the query of by using select statement, selecting id, name and salary from which table I have taken. My table name is employee, so I have given it as employee. This is the since I'm moving up to show my table name. This is the query which we have written. So subquery means inside this you are writing, right? So hence it is known as subquery. Here I'm giving the condition as select average salary from table. So I want the average salary from the table as total average salary. So I'm writing it as from employee. You have to close your bracket and you have to write it as whatever you want the title, however you want the output to be presented. I want the average salary from employee table has to be as average salary. So at last I have given from the table. So first I have selected id, name and salary. Select average salary from the employee table as average salary. I want the salary as average salary, and from where? From the employee table. So you have to highlight it and you have to execute it. If you execute it, I'm getting error because even if the semicolon, if you missed any semicolon also, you will be getting errors. Then it's showing an error. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the semicolons and comma, apostrophes, etc. So after id, name and salary, I have not given any comma after salary. So that was the mistake I was given. So now after completing this, after adding salary, after that comma to that salary, now if I execute, now you can able to see my output. I got id, name and salary from employee table. So I got the average salary as the average salary. So this is how you will be using select statement. I hope now you understood about using the select subquery. Subquery is nothing but you will be defining it inside another query. Next one, let us dive into about next subquery known as where. By here also we are gonna use where statement by using the same command from the top what we have used for select. The only changes here, you have to use the condition where. That will be the change here. So I'm copying it and pasting it by pressing Ctrl C and Ctrl V. So now I'm gonna paste it here. You can able to see the same command. So only change you have to give is here is where command. You have to add your where command. So I'm taking that second subquery. So this will be the normal command, select id, name and salary from employee. Now I'm gonna add where condition, where here will be the condition. This will be the subquery for where statement, salary greater than from the above what I have selected, select average salary from employee. So I'm gonna copy that line till employee and I'm gonna paste it here. I'm copying it now. Select average salary from employee. I want the salary to be greater than that of the average salary. So I'll be getting the ID, name and salary from employee table where this condition satisfies average salary from the salary before we have calculated. So you have to highlight it and you have to execute it. So I'm highlighting now. Whenever you want to execute, you have to highlight the statements like this, then only you will be able to executing. Here I'm getting an error as from employee. Here also I'm getting an error. Guess why I got error? Because here I have made mistake of comma after that salary. So here you should not use the comma here. So now you have executed. Now the output will be as id, name and salary. We have used a condition, right, where the salary should be greater than that of the average salary from employee. So I got the result like this. This is how you will be using the where, and you have to be aware of checking the syntax, that means the comma or semicolon, that plays an important role while executing. Also it gives us an error when we execute. Now let's see another subquery known as from. So I'm gonna write select department. Here I'm using another statement, select department average salary. This you have to, next I'm gonna write it in next line as from the table name. My table name is employee. You have to write your table name. Here I have my condition, my subquery is from, right? So here it will be of different. From select department, then I'm gonna type it as average salary. You have to be aware of this brackets, where to use and where not to use. Average salary as average salary. Here I have selected department and average salary. From select department average salary as from the before command which I have given. Also I'm using another subquery here, from employee. From the table which I have given, first we have to select, retrieve this, then you have to use the condition. Next from the table which you have used, and you want to group it. For grouping it, you have to write it as what you want as an output. I want it as a department, as department average. So if you highlight and execute, now you can able to see department and average as department. So first we saw about select, where and from. Thank you for your attention till now. I hope now you understood about subqueries. Also, if you found this useful, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more useful contents like this. Thank you.